Shimona.
Yes, I tried my best for the moonwalk. I know it's terrible and all, but let me tell you about this movie, man. It is really amazing. I know Rotten Tomato tried to give a bad review, but it's not. So besides the Rotten Tomato talking about the Michael movie's bad and all, I just ignore that. Just go watch it for yourself. But like I said, oh my god, this movie from the beginning to end, it's pretty amazing. They did a really amazing job to do Michael Jackson's biopic movie, because there's few movies that do it really right, and some of them, they do it okay and stuff. I know they try their best, because like, how you gonna fit someone's life in over a decade and so. It really depends how long this person was living and stuff, or to try to talk about their life when their childhood to their adult life and stuff during their career and all. But like I said, this movie, I think it was pretty amazing. I did not know until a few months after they announced that the Michael Jackson who they cast to play as Michael was actually his nephew and all. He did a really amazing job. He sang the song everything perfect from his beginning to end. But like I said, even the who played Joe Jackson, he did an amazing job as well. He really brought in how his father treated Michael and all. But it's not just about that. How because I know everyone wants to know about, is this movie really going to talk about his tragic life? Are they going to be talking about this and that through his life? But instead of thinking of the bad stuff, it's like, think of it, the good stuff. In this film, they're talking about everything about how he went through his career and stuff. And I know there's so many other movies, that TV movies and stuff, that they show before, talking about Michael Jackson's life and all, which I think they did a really amazing job. And for this one, they really did it as well, but with a higher budget and stuff. But like I said, it involved with the family and all, because they were executive producer and they were behind the scene and everything. And like I said, his nephew played as Michael as well, which I say he did a really amazing job. He looked exactly like his uncle from beginning to end and all. But not just that, after the movie ends, they also do they're also gonna continue a part two. So it's not a big spoiler and stuff, because like I said, they didn't do the whole thing. They just talk about like in the early late 60s until the mid 80s late 80s about his life. So that's part of it. One part of it is because they're talking about mainly his beginning album, how he rise to fame and all, from working with his brothers and all with Jackson 5, and then going on solo and stuff. So I thought that was pretty amazing. It's like seeing him all over again, even though I never got the chance to see him perform live. Sadly, when I heard the news that he passed away, I was in shock. I didn't believe it. Once my aunt told me that he passed away, I couldn't believe it, but it was true and all. And we're never ever gonna get anyone like Michael Jackson, never. But like I said, this movie was really amazing, the way they did it. I can't wait to see part two. I know some people are talking about part two. They're just gonna talk about what he went through during the court, that he was accused of the child molester and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure they will. But I don't think they're gonna push it that far. I'm sure they're gonna talk about still how his career was going through the rest of his life and all, which I can't wait to see that, because like I said, I'm ready for it. I hope they do it very soon. I hope they don't make us wait 5 to 10 years for part two. I hope it could be next year, but they haven't announced anything if it's gonna come out next year. But I know they did really good money on this. But like I said, if you're a huge fan of Michael, you're gonna love this. If you're not, you're still gonna be in love, because like my niece, she fell in love with Michael, because she's all day she's been listening all different kind of Michael Jackson songs. And like I said, he's a real big pop star, and he's been through in my life. He's been through so many people's life. I asked like one of my friends, like, hey, who's like one of the artists who passed away would you love to see bring back and see them perform? And she said Michael Jackson. And I agree with her. Michael Jackson will be that one person you really want to see perform live. But that's mainly all I have for today. Hopefully you guys like this video. Comment down below what you guys think of. If you have you seen the movie, have you not seen it? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.